Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello everybody, we will talk today about how to get the root of single variable in equation. As you see, we have here equation x exponential 3 minus 5. To get the root of this equation, we will use two methods. The first method is called bracketing method, and the other method is open method. I mean here, bracketing method from laboratory is given two variable. Two constant. The two constant giving me an interval. For example, assume the root here lay between a and 2. Okay? Yeah, say approximately 1.7. If it's given that the root will we get is lay between the interval minus 5 and 5. As you see here, lay between minus 5 and minus 5. Okay? Okay. In bracketing method, we have three three sub methods. The first method is called graphical method, as you see in Google Graph. The second method is bisection method, and finally, the method is false position method. Now we will talk about bisection method. Okay, as I said before, it's a given interval which start by a, which equal 5 minus 5, and the end of the interval which equal 5, let's say b. Okay, the interval a of p, and we will get function of a by substitute instead of x in this equation, get this function as the same, get function of p, and here is the problem. How to get x? X equal a and p divided by 2. I mean, we will get the main value between the terminal of the root. Okay? Okay, and we will get function of x by substitute the value of x in this equation. We will get function of x as you say. Okay, we will now check where exactly the root lay. As you see here, firstly I assumed that the root lay between the terminal minus 5 and 5. Okay, but the new value of x, as you see here, 0. Okay, here I have 0 point and point 5 and minus 5. Okay, as you see here, the value of root here. Okay, the value of root approximately lay here. Okay, um, and and I have 3 points. As you see, the value of root not lay here between minus 5 and 0. It's approximately lay between the 2 points 0 and 5. How we can get it from without graphical? um, Multiply the function of x and multiply function of x and b and a. If the result is negative value, it means that the root lay between these 2 points. Okay. If the result is positive value, it means that the root doesn't lay in this interval between a and x. Okay. This check condition we are using here is if f of x multiply f of a. Okay. As you see here, a. Okay. The condition is that if the value of x multiply value of a more than 0 value, so 0, replace a by x. Okay. If the result is false, let a stay as it is. Okay. And b here the same condition. If f of x multiply f of a more than 0, let p uh, uh, stay on p. If false answer, replace b by x value. Okay. And f of a, f of b, x, f of x, and the condition and error. Error here equal absolute value of the x value from first iteration, of second of recent iteration, minus the x value from prior iteration divided by recent value of x. Okay. We will select all cells and scroll down by mouse until the error equal 0%. Okay. We here have x approximately 1.7. It's approximately the true value. As you see here, the value of root will equal approximately 1.7. Okay. Okay, guys. Now we will talk about the second method, which called false position method. The technique which is used to get the value of x, I mean the root of equation, it doesn't change, but only the rule or the formula of x is it changing. For example, the parameter a is the same, parameter b is the same, parameter f of a is the same, parameter f of b, parameter f of x is the same, f of a multiply f of b of x is the same, and the technique which is used to get the error is the same. But what is the change? The change here is the formula which is used to get the value of x. Here in bisection method we use the technique of mean value between a and p. I mean we we get the mean value of a and b and put it in x. But the matter is different here. Is different here. The value of x is not the same. The value of x we are get from the formula here. X equal a of b, a function of e multiply a minus p f of a divided by f of e minus f of a. Okay, as you see here, the value of x equal a multiply function of p minus function minus value of p multiply function of e whole divided by function of b minus function of a. Okay, we will now scroll down the all cells as you see. Okay, we will know the difference between them. No difference approximately. The value of a equal 1.7 and the value of a here 1.7. Thank you for listening us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.